Hello, everybody, and welcome to another installment of the Shit Hit the Fan Report. It's Sunday, January 17th, 2021, approximately 9 p.m. in the evening, and I'm sitting here with my favorite hot beverage of the evening, which would be mint tea, for those of you keeping track. And I'm watching as events unfold this weekend, pointing to all out unrest, civil war, a second civil war. And thinking how that's taking everything back up a notch, and what we have to expect, what we have to be afraid of, what we're going to see. I don't want to say what we're going to be afraid of, but what we should expect. We should only be afraid if we're not expecting something. Okay, this is getting to be. Excuse me, I had to take a sip of tea there. This is what I am getting from what I have been witness to. First off, arrests are continuing from the original Capitol breach, and that was what, 10 days ago. Arrests are continuing. People are being ratted out that were there. They're being ratted out by their brothers, their cousins, their wives, husbands, boyfriends. Their parents are ratting them out. Amazing how that's going on. If you listen to the news, okay. On the flip side of that coin, here we have two attempts in Washington, D.C., which is, there are more troops right now in Washington, D.C. than there are in three Middle Eastern countries that we have put in those Middle Eastern countries. What the hell is going on? We haven't seen this kind of stuff since, let me think. Oh, wait, 1861. So what we're seeing here is the buildup. We're getting ready because we fear an imminent attack. There are more. The District of Columbia is like a fortress. It's under siege. Okay. The only difference is we're still able to get things in and out. However, there are people that have tried to make it through our defense lines. If you're going to call them anything, let's call them what they are, defense lines. Many of these guys, these troops, they're taking orders directly from the Pentagon. Okay? The Pentagon, the war guys, the men in uniform, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. Okay? We have two instances. One is a woman who tried to pass herself off as, I believe it was a member of the local gendarme, the Metro Police. She was carrying false documentation. And then that was today. And then the other day, was it yesterday or the day before, we had a gentleman from Virginia try and cross into D.C. with a pistol, a handgun. I don't think it was a pistol. I think it was a handgun. And to me, there is a difference. A pistol would be something like a revolver, okay, a 38 or that kind of, a handgun could be anything, any caliber, automatic, semi-automatic. and he had 500 rounds of ammunition with him. Now, what the hell are you going to do with 500 rounds of ammo? Okay? That tells me you're planning on, like, doing some shooting. And I don't mean hunting for deer. Okay? Both have been arrested. He also, I believe, had fake documents. So, what do we have? We have our defensive lines being probed by possible enemy combatants. Any of you who know military, history and how things work, they're out there. They're searching for our weaknesses. They're looking for a weakness that they can try to make worse. Okay? They want to breach that wall. This is not a good sign. Our capitals, our state capitals, boarded up, locked up, fenced off, heavily patrolled and manned by other state militias, National Guardsmen, that have not been called to Washington, D.C. They're guarding the state capitals. This is some serious shit. And this isn't like North and South kind of civil unrest. This isn't like that, there's a border. Okay? There are no borders. Okay? And I keep saying okay, and I apologize for that. I want to make it clear, though, that anybody, the person next door that lives in the house 2 doors down, or lives in the house next door, or if you live in an apartment building, it could be your neighbor upstairs. Anyone could be an enemy. Okay? And I'm not saying that I'm some liberal, commie, pinko, talking about Trump supporters. I'm talking about the enemy. Whoever you perceive, whatever side of the wall you're on. Okay? Now I have no idea why you are on the conservative fanatic, as we want to call you. I put myself in the same context as liberal. Okay, but I'm not liberal. I'm middle of the road. I'll be honest with you. I'm middle of the road. Hell yeah. Okay, I believe anything is possible. But I have both conservative and some liberal views, depending on what we're talking about. Anyway, okay. I don't agree with, and I don't understand why you want to follow some autocratic a-hole, okay, that doesn't care in the world for you. Okay? I just don't understand it. Don't you have minds of your own? I'll ask again. Don't you have minds of your own? Are you like a lemming following Trump basically off the side of a cliff? Now, you guys may call them patriots, martyrs, these people that are being arrested and that will be doing some jail time. Okay, they will be doing some jail time. You may want to call them martyrs. I call them idiots. Because only an idiot is willing to go to jail for someone who doesn't give a shit about them. And that's what we're talking about. And then there are those out there who are just using Trump as an excuse. They are the army of chaos. Okay, the true all they want is anarchy, chaos. They thrive on that. Okay, they're not Trump supporters, but they identify with him, and that's the scary part. Mm. These are people, men, women. They've trained every day, like if they were in the actual Army or Navy. They have their own doctrine, their own beliefs, and most of them are cracked in the head. Okay, so I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell these people, except in general, everybody else, keep your heads ducked. Okay, keep your heads ducked. And I'll say it again. You should be stocking up on water, food, medicine if you can, whatever medicines you can stock up on, bandages. Have a decent first aid kit or a decent medical kit. You can find them on Amazon for close to $100. Okay, and you need to get one of these. Some emergency radios, solar powered, even a gas powered generator, a $400 gas powered generator. Okay, I wish I had the money to get one. And yes, there's supposedly a stimulus package that will be coming around, I believe, sometime after Mr. Biden is sworn into office. It's one of his plans, I think, that he has going to help with the COVID-19 disaster. But still, that money, a lot of it, has got to go for the present, for the now, to maintain this sanctuary that I call my home. So some of that money is already spoken for. Holy cow. And I may or may not be able to get a decent generator. There may not be time. I do hope that you light that you lighten your burden that you're going to have to face eventually by getting these supplies now, by getting all of the things that you need now, as soon as possible. And I know right now is not a good time. Right now there are hoarders hitting the stores. At least in my area, I see some hoarding. I see problems with the distribution. I talked about this in an earlier episode, and it's not only because of the distribution; it's because of the lack of food or anything like that, it's the companies that make the cans that the soup company uses to put in their soup, but they can't make the cans, so they can't put out the soup that they would like, and they have to make allowances. They got to do what they got to do to try and keep everything going, and do only certain, So you're not going to see this. Just recently, I had a shortage problem. I swear to God, we had a shortage problem of ramen noodles. Walmart was out. Family Dollar was out. I couldn't order from Sam's Club ramen noodles. Okay? And the price on Amazon for ramen, there is no way. Some were trying to charge $45, $50 for a case of 24 of those little squares of top ramen noodles, okay, that you could buy in a store for 30 cents a pack. Luckily, my daughter did come across some. She picked some up for me. She was a doll about that. So I'm safely I'm ramen secure. And don't laugh. I mean, seriously, Ramen will get you through a meal, and it's got carbs and it's a change of pace. But the point being, get these things, okay? Even if you have to go to 2, 3, 4 stores, because not only are we going to have problems with being in lockdown, and I believe so, being in lockdown for COVID-19, a nationwide lockdown, but I also believe that what's coming is 3.0 should hit the fan with civil unrest. Might be 2.0. Okay, I lost count. So much crap has been going on. It's going to get rough. Okay. People are already tense. People are already worried. Mainstream media. Okay, they're talking about how this is reminiscent of the start of the Civil War in the 1860s. There is an abundance of evidence. We are even going through. This is a perfect storm of bullshit. COVID-19, okay, which has caused economic problems. People are going hungry. They're losing their jobs, their incomes, their ways of life. We're in an economic crisis as well. And then here comes civil unrest / civil war / massive domestic terrorism on a grand scale. Perfect storm for shit hit the fan. Oh crap. So I continue to buy water. I continue to get food stuff in. At least I'm going to be able to eat, okay, and have water. There's a couple items I want to pick up on Amazon, and hopefully I can get in a week or so. I want to get these items. So we'll see. Do the same. Don't wait till it's too late. Don't think that I'm just some asshole out here, trying to push my own agenda. No. Whether you make it through this or not, that's up to you. I'm just giving you the information. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Listen to what I have to say. Check out the rest of my YouTube page, my YouTube channel, I should say. And I'll be adding other stuff, other content. Please have fun. It's Sunday. You got to go back to work Monday. Maybe not. Maybe so. We have a holiday tomorrow. So some of you may work, some of you may not. In any case, stay safe, my friends. Stay socially distant, mask up, and have a great start of this week. God bless y'all. God bless these United States of America. Bye.